Ella Poole asked, what do I prefer, breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I love breakfast. I love cooking breakfast, but the problem is that at school I don't really have the resources to make breakfast. So I'm gonna have to say at home I like breakfast the best because I'll make banana ice cream or vegan pancakes or waffles or tofu scramble or oatmeal with like 50 different toppings. But at school, I'm gonna have to say my favorite meal is probably dinner because I get to go out to dinner a lot with my friends, and whether that's snack hour, lunch thing for sushi, I just get veggie sushi, or we get pizza. I think that's definitely my favorite meal at school just because it's the most social. Brenna Oko asked me how often I update my website, which is a good question because I don't really have a schedule out that I've shared with you guys. I'm aiming to update my website approximately once a week. It really has a lot to do with how much time I have with my classes, because if I have extra time, that's when I get to write, or if I have some time during class. Whenever I do write on my website, I post it on my Instagram stories. So if you follow my Instagram and watch my stories, you'll never miss when I upload anything. I always let you guys know there. Usually it's about once a week, but as of right now, I don't have a specific day. But I really appreciate that you guys have been really liking my website because it's been so much fun to write and grow on that platform. I'm about to raid my dad's closet because he low-key has the best sweaters, but I'll answer the next question in the meantime. How do you keep eating healthy? So I started really taking my health into consideration when I went vegan, not because of anything specific to veganism. I was just more conscious about what I was putting in my body. And that's when I decided it's not gonna be a conscious effort every single time I eat. I'm just gonna learn how to eat better and stick to that as a lifestyle. So ever since I decided that, I've just kind of been more conscious about what I eat in a way that's absolutely not obsessive. That's just making sure I'm getting enough of each macronutrient every day. So that's carbs, fats, and proteins. Kind of just sticking to that. Making sure I wasn't eating junk food too often, and just making it a lifestyle. Like, don't slave over every single meal and don't make every decision a huge decision. Just so many small decisions will add up to a healthy lifestyle and eating well that it's not even something that you're gonna end up having to think about that much. I'm starting to organize my stuff for back to school, so I'm gonna be multitasking a little bit. But Kiara Perillo said, do you have any tips for toxic friendships and being alone? I do. So during a time of high school, I was caught in a very toxic friendship, and it wasn't during the friendship that it was toxic, but it was kind of near the end, and part of it was my fault, part of it was taken way out of proportion. But this is what I have to say about toxic friendships. They don't define you as a person, first of all, and second of all, there's no reason to be a part of a toxic friendship if it's still kind of in the thick of it and it's not in the process of kind of dissolving the friendship. People who are pretending to be your friends but aren't actually acting like your friends are not your friends. Straight up, you should only have people very close to you that have your best interest in mind 100% of the time. And I'm gonna actually take this back to what I'm learning in philosophy class. So I'm in a class called Human Nature at Syracuse, highly recommend it. And we're talking about Aristotle and what he kind of taught. His general message is that you should have one friend, that's the part that I kind of disagree with, but that a true friend should be someone that you are completely loyal to and give your complete all to. I need to actually do this, wait. Almost the same level as somebody that you're in love with. So obviously you're not going to do the same things with your friends that you might with a loved one, but it's the same idea that you should still be loyal. You should never talk badly about them behind their back. And if you do, then you're not a good friend to them. And that's the same idea with toxic friends. If there's any part of that friendship that's negative and that makes you feel worse about yourself, take yourself out of that friendship, whether you start talking to them less or you're confrontational with them, which sometimes you have to do. Also, getting rid of a toxic friend should never involve other people. If you have a problem with someone, that's kind of your problem and their problem, and that's it. Don't involve other people, because that's how drama starts. Don't have toxic friends, and if you do, start cutting them out, baby. It's time to walk my dog and answer more of your questions. First, let's do an outfit of the day, shall we? These shoes are from Vans. These jeans are from Madewell, but I cut them myself. This sweater is from Forever 21, which I cut the bottom off of. Hat is my dad's. Say hi, Wolfgang. Hi. Let's go. Let's do this, Wolfgang. Wrong way. Nope, nope. Wolfgang. Okay, Wolfgang and I are out in the wild, and I'm gonna answer another one of your questions, shall we? Kate Maluenda. It's a really pretty name, even though I know I'm saying it wrong. I can tell your actual name is really pretty. Asked, do you believe in the law of attraction? I do. I really do. If you guys don't know what the law of attraction is, it's basically all about manifestation and manifesting things into your life that you want to come true. So obviously you have to be more realistic about it. Like, maybe don't say, oh, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and there's gonna be 5 Audis waiting for me outside. However, you can set realistic goals, like by the end of this year I want to make this amount of money, or by the end of this month I want to be stronger, or at some point during the school year I am going to bring my grades up. And by stating these things and reiterating it pretty much every single day until you reach that goal, it's going to happen, just because, like, realistically, if you're making something your goal and your end goal, then all of your actions will follow to that. Like, it makes sense. It's not like it's some, like, abstract magical thing. Obviously, the universe and everything is helping you get to your certain place, is what I believe. But to make that happen, obviously you have to set goals for yourself and make those goals happen by doing little things at a time. And then within a year, you can look back and be like, wow, all of these things happened. So whenever I use that, I used that to get really close to my friends this year. I've used that to make money. I've used that to surround myself with really positive energy and positive people. And it's all worked for me. So write it down, think about it every single day, and it'll manifest its way into your life as long as you let it. Do you think that's good advice for Wolfgang? Do you want to just keep walking? Wolfgang's like manifesting a walk right now, so we'll make it happen. Let's do it, Wolfgang. So we have to answer a question. Okay, here's the question, Eric. We're on our way to get groceries for dinner tonight. The question is, how did you choose your college? You can hold it, because I have to drive. So, I chose my college. You can be in it.
I don't want to be in it.
Okay. I chose my college because of the program, and I visited it, and I really liked it. It wasn't based on geographics at all, because my first choice was to be in Los Angeles. Oop, nope, one way. My first choice was to be in Los Angeles. How did you pick Lehigh, Eric?
At a medium-sized school with good business program and fraternity life.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The last question I'm gonna answer as I apply this face mask before bed and heading back to school tomorrow morning. Punkadelic asked, how do you manage a job, YouTube, and school while still having a social life? So this has definitely been probably the hardest part of this year for me, has been trying to find a balance and still being able to create videos for you guys. Obviously I can't do 2 a week like I did over the summer, so that's just kind of been stressful for me, and I feel bad, and I feel like my content isn't as good as it has been or could be. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm definitely not forgetting about you. Wow, I look terrifying. Or putting you guys in the background, because honestly, every chance that I get, I'm working on stuff for YouTube. So how do I manage it? I'm still trying to figure it out. In terms of a social life, obviously if I have too much stuff in terms of schoolwork and YouTube stuff, then I won't go out that night. It's not bad to not go out every night, but obviously you have to find that balance, and I'm still working on that. So that's the last question.